What's this? A new season of No Game No Life was announced? No way, I've been waiting over 10 years for this. After finishing an amazing anime, we try to click on the next season when we find out it doesn't exist. To make matters worse, the last season came out 10 years ago. While this feeling of disappointment is immeasurable, we suck it up and get on with our day. Meanwhile, another season of an anime you could have sworn nobody asked for gets greenlit and your disbelief returns. Why on earth do anime that nobody asked for keep on getting new seasons, whereas the beloved ones are left with nothing? As strange as these decisions seem, there is actually a reason they keep happening. To make the most important thing clear, just because an anime studio produced a popular first season of a show does not mean that a second season will be made. It would be great if it was as simple as picking and choosing which anime deserves another season, but unfortunately, it is not as simple as that. Sometimes, things just aren't meant to be, just like how Naruto didn't end up with his beloved Sasuke. Jokes aside, there is a long process involving the making of an anime that I can't fully cover in this short video. In simple terms, a company decides it wants to adapt a series. The rights are negotiated, usually through the publisher rather than the author themselves. A production committee is formed, and only then does the long process of actually making the anime begin. Throughout this process, countless things can go wrong, many of which we'll cover later. But as always, it mostly comes down to one thing. Believe it or not, the masterpiece that is Rent-a-Girlfriend doesn't keep on getting new seasons due to its exceptional writing, but rather because it's profitable. As shocking as it may sound, the thing that drives the anime industry isn't our feelings. It's money. Generally, it is said that anime episodes cost around $100,000 to $300,000 per episode. While this may seem relatively cheap, it totals around $2 to $4 million for an average 12 to 13 episode season. This is not a light investment for a company to make on an anime if it bombs. This is why production committees tend to get investment from video game companies, toy manufacturers, streaming services, Blu-ray distributors, and merchandise companies who can benefit from a successful release. As a result of trying to maximize profits, you end up not seeing many figures of your favorite male anime characters. Instead, you find 16 variations of the same large-chested anime girl hitting different poses in a bunny costume, swimsuit, or bikini. Or why every anime suddenly seems to have its own gacha game. I'm sure it's just a total coincidence though. Back to the main point. To nobody's surprise, Japanese anime fans have vastly different tastes than the Western anime fans. In the West, anime remains immensely popular, which only continues to rise year by year, despite many loving to sail the 7 seas to watch it. Despite this, Japan remains the primary market many production committees are trying to satisfy. As a result, entire genres of anime that you couldn't imagine watching in the West are immensely popular in Japan. This could range from cute girls doing cute things to people getting reincarnated as vending machines. Yes, I still haven't let this anime go. Whether we like them or not, these shows continue getting new seasons because they're successful with the audience production committees care the most about. Now, I'm sure this has led you to a question. You're thinking, there is no way that all of these shows that get multiple seasons are more popular than the ones that don't. And you're correct with this line of thinking. This leads to the other numerous reasons that can cause a show to never get that treasured continuation. Unfortunately, the reality is that there isn't just one reason an anime never gets another season. There are countless. To keep things simple, I'll split them into 3 main categories. The first one we will simply attribute to the story. Part of it can involve how the company or the original author wants the story to be consumed solely through their own work. This means that the anime acts as solely promotional material for the manga or light novel. Sometimes they even make sure a sequel is unlikely by ending the anime in a way that leaves almost no room for one. To do this, they may wrap up the story with an original ending, or maybe cut important characters and plot points all in the first season, making a second season almost impossible to create. Additionally, an anime may not get another season, as there simply may not be enough story to adapt. The second main reason can be attributed to the production of the anime. Producers may not decide on a new season quick enough, resulting in the studio that was used for the first season to no longer have enough time to take up a new project. This is not the be-all end-all, however, as anime can change studios, seen with Attack on Titan, or even extreme cases like Konosuba that change studios almost every single season. Despite this, not every project is worth another studio taking on, meaning some series simply never return. General production issues may also arise, which can completely kill a show's hype with delays, minimizing any chance of a sequel production. Ironically, the show Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead faced this, almost demonstrating in its first episode the hellish conditions the animators were forced to work in. The third and final category is simply due to a poor adaptation. Poor animation, rushed pacing, or major changes to the source material can completely kill interest in a sequel. Cloverworks will never be forgiven for what they did to The Promised Neverland. In Berserk 2016's case, they made the stupid decision to pass the production off to a new, inexperienced team who hadn't been doing 3D animation for very long. As a result, it ended up looking like that. Now, after all of those reasons, why do anime fans continue to have hope for a new season of their favourite anime? Is this blind faith? Sure, a lot of the time it is. Mainly, however, the reason is that there are select few anime that, despite facing all of these issues above, eventually manage to get a new season. Even within those anime, there are those that stand out from the rest. The original Bleach anime concluded in March of 2012 with its Fullbringer arc. Despite this, the manga continued with a brand new arc, which did not begin its adaptation until more than 10 years after the original series in October of 2022. This miraculous return, however, should not be used as a way to justify your hope for a new season of your favourite anime. The reason being that Bleach is not only one of the highest selling manga of all time, but also one of the most influential. Another huge shock was the announcement of a sequel production for the Yona of the Dawn anime, more than 10 years after the original. This can be attributed to a couple of reasons, such as the ending of the manga's long 16-year run. At its core, however, while the first season did not profit as much as expected, the manga has remained immensely popular for years. As a result of this, it always had potential for a sequel. The same could be said for Classroom of the Elite, where it was originally thought to just be promotional material for its light novel. Its popularity resulted in a second season after 6 years. An even longer gap was seen with the anime Grand Blue, with a gap of 7 years between Season 1 and Season 2. With comedy anime typically being used as promotional material and a small studio adapting the first season, the announcement came as a big surprise. Once again, however, the manga saw immense popularity and support from the community. While there are many other examples that I can give, I think the pattern has been made clear. For your favourite anime to enter those rare breeds of revitalised sequels, both good timing and luck are needed, and most importantly, its source material needs to be popular, profitable, and influential. Or it just needs to be low enough quality that it's easy to produce with low risk, high reward, like In Another World with my smartphone. Although, if this is your favourite anime, I'm not even sure where to start. In conclusion, there are many reasons why some of the most beloved anime never get sequel projects, while others you've never even heard of keep getting renewed. While we all continue to hold on to the sliver of hope that one day that announcement will come, deep down, we all know it's unlikely. But every announcement season, every anime convention, we convince ourselves that maybe this time, this will finally be the year. Due to the various reasons above, however, it is doubtful that we will ever see another season of an anime like No Game No Life. But when April 1st rolls round, just like this year and the year before, we will gladly repeat the same facade all over again. And maybe, at Christmas time, if we all put it down on our list, XR might return. Jokes aside, what anime do you want to return for another season? And are there any that did that surprised you? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I've got plenty more anime discussions like this on the way.